Being on the ground is safer than you might think, as long as you remember two basic rules. 1, keep your head well away from the attacker, and 2, don't get up until you're well out of reach. You can also get your attacker down onto the ground. Simply hook the foot nearest the floor round the attacker's ankle and stamp down hard with the heel of the other onto his knee. Don't practice this using any force, as you might end up breaking someone's leg.
Your feet will be your main weapons when you're on the ground. You will also be able to use the full force of the powerful muscles in your legs.
Stamp into your attacker's knees and shin with your heel, or bring it down hard into his instep. You can bring the top of your foot up between his legs. If the attacker is bending over you, use the flat of your foot into his groin, stomach or face. Shins, knees, groin, face!
If your attacker tries to get on top of you, use your feet as shields, and to throw your attacker off.
No!
If your attacker is very heavy, grab his arms or throat if you can reach and pull him down sideways. Then use your feet into his groin and face.
No!
If your attacker is over the lower part of your legs, knock him sideways. A hammer blow to the temple or a chop to the side of the neck is good. As his weight shifts, this will release one of your legs. Pull it out and drive the heel straight back into the groin. Draw out your other leg and deliver a kick to the face. Don't forget to shout as you kick.
No! No! No!
If your attacker is across your hips, you can throw him off. Drive your feet into the ground, then lift your hips up and over. At the same time, grabbing your attacker by the ears or throat and pulling him to the side. Strike him in the face or groin, roll away and get up.
No! No! No!
If your attacker is sitting across your stomach, grab him firmly. Roll him off by stamping down with one leg and rolling away from it. Strike him in the face, groin, or both. Roll away, get up and run.
No! No! No!
If the attacker grabs your throat while he is on top of you, draw your head forward and prop it up with your arm. Use your other hand to deliver a knuckle jab to the eye. Then roll him off once your throat is released.
If your attacker has your arms pinned down, it may be better to wait for the situation to change. After all, he's using both his hands. If you feel his grip loosen, turn your head to the side, then jerk your arms up sharply and roll him off.
Ask your friend to lie on the floor and grab her shoulders. Work out for yourself how to deal with this situation.
When trying out new techniques, always go through them very slowly at first. Make sure the movements feel natural and comfortable to you.
Be aware of what your body is capable of doing and don't force it to do anything it doesn't want to. You could work out alternatives to all the situations we've shown you in this section.
The issue of whether women should carry weapons to defend themselves is a controversial one. My feeling is that the best weapons you have are the natural ones we talked about earlier. We all know how to use our hands and feet, but we have to learn to use artificial weapons. It's all very well carrying, say, a metal ruler around with you, but what would you do with it? I've often asked women who say they keep a knife by their bed, how will you use it if an attacker comes in? Do you have the courage to actually stab someone? Often they've never considered this. The other problem is that if you carry a dangerous weapon, like scissors, a screwdriver or a knife, the attacker can snatch it and use it against you.
It is worth considering some ordinary items that you normally carry around with you. These cannot be classed as offensive weapons, but can be used effectively if you take time to practice how to use them.
An umbrella or a rolled-up magazine, can be used to ward off an attack. Simply drive it into the attacker's face or throat, or swing upwards into their groin. No! No! No!
You should always take your door or car keys out of your bag or pocket before you reach your house or car. You are vulnerable when fumbling around for your keys. Carry your keys in your fist with the keys poking through your fingers. You can slash at an attacker's face with these. No!
An ordinary biro can be used like a finger. Just poke it into the attacker's eye or windpipe. Needless to say, this is a last resort defence. Personally, I'm not happy about perfumes or hairsprays. They're fiddly, and if there's a strong wind blowing towards you, you can get as much of it in your face as the attacker. To summarise: 1. Natural weapons are best. 2. Never carry offensive weapons. 3. Look at the items you carry with you normally, work out how you could use them, and practice. There are things available on the market which may be of some use. Attack alarms come in various shapes and prices. What you have to remember about these is: 1. Keep checking them. Batteries can run out and gas can run out too. 2. Practice using them. Can you take them out quickly and operate them with ease? And 3. Don't rely on people coming to help you. Alarms are often ignored.
Some women like to keep an alarm by the phone in case of obscene phone calls. They're also quite useful at work. For example, if you're alone in the office, you can always alert colleagues in the building that you're in trouble. Remember, always show your colleagues the alarms and let them hear what it sounds like, so they know what to listen out for.
There are sprays available which mark the attacker with an indelible ink. Useful to the police if you report the attack. The person they're looking for will have a bright green or pink face.
It's up to you whether you carry these personal safety aids or not. My feeling is that they are only useful if you are confident about how to use them and know how to defend yourself if they fail. To remind you of the points about alarms and sprays. 1. You must keep checking they work. Batteries can go flat or the gas can run out. 2. Practice using them. Can you take them out quickly and operate them with ease? 3. Don't rely on people coming to help you. Alarms are often ignored.